Yes, how many of you have had your coffee already this morning? You have? I haven't had mine because I don't drink coffee. But I have a coffee cup with me this morning because I was using it this week, and my wife makes me eat soup, especially when I'm not feeling real well, you know. I'm not crazy about soup, but she makes me eat soup. So she put soup in this coffee cup and said, "You will eat it." And guess what?
You did.
I ate it. You're right. Okay. Well, this is a coffee cup some members of our church gave us a couple of years ago, I think. It's part of a Christmas gift, I believe. And it says, on the front, it says, Lutheran Church Basement Coffee. It's heavenly. You believe that? I don't know. Could it be? But that's not the reason I brought it this morning. The reason I brought it was that on the back of it, on this side of it, it says there's a quotation from Martin Luther. Everybody remember who Martin Luther was? Okay? Okay. It says, Martin Luther said, "Pray and let God worry." That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Pray and let God worry. In our gospel lesson this morning, Jesus talks about us worrying about things. And he says, don't do that. He says, you don't have to. He says, God will take care of you. Well, that's easy for him to say. Sometimes that's hard for us to do, right? Do any of you ever worry about anything? Have any worries? Avery, what do you worry about? Where your next meal's coming from? Sure, you probably know that, don't you? Anybody ever have any tests in school? Sarah, you ever have a test in school? Yeah. You ever worry about, are you going to do good enough on that?
I really do not really worry about it.
You don't really worry about it? You ever have any tests that you do worry about? Yeah. So you have no worries at all. That's pretty nice. Could I trade places with you? Please? You worry about anything, Gregory?
Not mostly.
Not mostly. You're pretty well taken care of. So all you guys are pretty well taken care of. You don't have any worries. As you get older, you might find out you might have some things that you would tend to worry about, you know. And Jesus said not to worry. And he said, look outside. He said, look at the birds of the air and look at all the nature and everything I've created. He says, I will take care of you. As I take care of my creation, I will take care of you. So that's something important for us to remember. And that's what Martin Luther was trying to get us to remember when he printed this on the side of this coffee mug a lot of years ago. Pray and let God worry. Okay? So we don't have to worry. We'll let God take care of us. Is that okay? Okay. And he promises that he will. And that's a good thing to know. Okay. Thank you very much for coming out. Thanks a lot.